Hello and welcome to Social Wednesday with Evolutz. This is our 14th episode and today's guest is Julie Alsayed. Julie Alsayed was the board of directors for 4 years at Humber Deca and Deca Canada and is currently working at a growing tech company who recently rebranded from Vision Critical to Alida, and she is part of the marketing and social media team. Julie is also my younger sister. So thanks again, Julie, for being here.
Thanks, Susanna. I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you. So, Social Wednesday is a series where guests play a game of 12 questions and have less than 10 seconds to answer. However, there is a twist to this episode. So Julie is going to ask me the questions instead of me questioning her. I have not seen the questions before, and this is not rehearsed, and I have no idea what to expect. So take on the floor, Julie. You are the host of this show.
Okay, awesome. Are you ready, Susanna?
As ready as I can be.
As being your sister, not all of these answers I know about you, so I'm really excited to hear what your responses would be. Okay. And so to kick things off, I'm going to start with the first question is, what was the best vacation you ever took and why?
Okay. Probably when I was a flight attendant and I flew to Edinburgh for 3 days and everything was paid for, and that was the best vacation I've had.
Awesome. I can't wait to go back to, vacation and traveling soon.
I'll take you to Scotland, don't worry.
Can't wait. Second question, what was your favorite age growing up?
Okay, I actually know this answer. It's when I was 12 or 13, when I won third place in the provincials competition, and right before we flew out to Lebanon, and I remember wearing that medal so proud at the airport, like, look at me, I won the provincials. So yeah, and that's when my career in gymnastics went up and in modeling and acting. So I think.
Yeah, small milestones like this shaped who you are today as well.
True.
Beautiful. Okay, number 3, since working from home, what are some new habits you took on?
My morning coffee. I actually wake up at 7 a.m. and have breakfast now. So I usually did.
Right, because we have more time.
Right, so I would wake up. Now I do I would wake up, grab a bagel in my mouth and drive and commute for like an hour. But now I actually wake up, make omelet, have a coffee, and then sit on my laptop, log in.
Yeah.
And so just, chill life. I love working from home. I love it.
Me too, actually.
I love it.
So, and my morning routine is something I'm proud of as well. So we have that in common.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question number 4. What was the last thing you read?
I'm actually reading The Power of Now. So that's what I'm reading right now. It's really good. I'm on the 2nd chapter, so it's early on to say anything, but that's what I'm reading right now.
That's on my next to-do read list. Okay, number 5. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be?
Fly to Edinburgh, Scotland.
In one day?
In one day, in and out, have a coffee there and come back. It's only a 6-hour flight. No, but probably take a road trip, probably to Quebec City or something, or fly to Quebec City. It reminds me of Europe as well. So probably a road trip or a flight somewhere.
If you were to choose another career, what would you pursue and why?
Probably acting or become a vet. So really 2 different broad fields, but I love acting and I like animals.
I can see you do really well in both of them.
Thank you.
So now moving on to, what is your favorite thing about your career?
In the last 1.5 to 2 years, the freedom to express myself via social media and getting the support that I am through Evolutz. I think that is what I'm really loving about my career right now, is the freedom of expression with my content.
Yeah, and seeing your content on LinkedIn has very much evolved, right, as you grow as well. So
thank you.
Okay, so we are at question number 8
already. Okay.
And I was curious to know, what are the 3 things you think the most each day?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Okay. What are the 3 things do you think the most each day?
Okay. About my mental and physical health, how to improve it, how to generate recurring revenue, and how my life will look like after COVID or in the near future, because I'm sure there's going to be many adjustments. So.
There's lots of uncertainties for sure. And so it's actually kind of a nice segue, because question number 9 I put down as, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years? My God. I usually make my plans by 3 years. So
okay, 10
years. Oof. Hopefully retired. Hopefully my book will pick up, or write my 2nd or 3rd book at that time. Hopefully a speaker. I would like to be a speaker and do international events. Stay in the security industry. I'm very passionate about the industry, but also evolve within the branding and marketing side of it. But I'd like to do more writing. I've discovered that in the past year. Writing is becoming my passion. So.
All of those things sound very nice, and I know you can do it.
Thank you.
You are on that path.
Thank you. I stuck to the more of a professional answer. Hopefully on my personal life, it'll be great too.
Yeah.
You know.
Also traveling.
Absolutely. With the book, doing book tours or something.
Yeah.
It will be great.
Number 10. Who is the most intelligent person you know?
Probably my dad. Our dad. He's smart. He's really smart. Yeah, he's finished several PhDs in the medical field. Yeah, and very, very wise about life. So I would say Papa.
I would agree as well. Okay, number 11. If you were a ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would introduce?
Wow. Peace.
I think we all want that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, with everything that's going on in the world right now, I would say peace, equality, understanding, healthcare, I don't know, all positive things that can help a society evolve without any negativity. Of course, it sounds like my answer is very from a utopia, but I think if I ruled my own country, then that's the trajectory that I would take.
Thank you for your answer on that. And we are going to our last question number 12. What motivates you to work towards your goals?
That's a really good question. And I actually answered that in one of my articles that's coming out next week. But I have this motivation when I get up to repay and our parents, to make sure that our parents have sacrificed so much for us. And I wake up every day, and I'm sure you have the same goal, to make sure that they have a comfortable life, comfortable retirement for all the sacrifices that they have done for us. So that motivates me, gets me up in the morning.
Well, thank you, Susanna, for answering all of the questions and for giving a little bit more insight about you. I'm sure it was very interesting for me and for others hearing about you, because it's, the other way around now. They get to know about you instead. So.
And this is going to be a short episode, so this concludes episode 14 of Social Wednesday with Evolutz. I shall say the family edition. Stay tuned for the next episode, and in the meantime, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask our next guest, or even recommend a guest for this series, comment below. And thanks again for watching, and see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Молодец, Julie.
Aw, thanks. You too, Suzanne. You answered everything well, and you did your best.